Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to compare two skincare products which have very similar claims that promise to be able to treat, moisturize, protect dry skin, very dry skin, chapped, cracked skin, including the skin on our lips. For my review, I will only focus on the effects of those two products on the lip area. As you can see by the thumbnail of this video, the two products I'm going to review are the ointment by Cerave, which is an American brand, and the ointment by the brand Eucerin, which is called the Aquaphor ointment, and this one is made by a German brand. When it comes to Aquaphor, they have several formulas which are sold, so you can be confused when you buy it, but I'm talking about the Aquaphor repairing ointment for the skin. Especially, I've tried the other ones which target the lips in particular, and they are not as good as this one. Both products can be found worldwide, whether in stores or on the internet. I'm going to start this video by telling you what both products have in common because there is a lot to say about it. On the positive part, on what those both products have in common, there is the fact that they are both fragrance-free. They both have a thick texture, but it is a pleasant thick texture that is easy to spread on the skin. As I told you in my introduction, both products can be used on different areas of the skin. When you look at the brand claims, both products can be used by the entire family, children including, and both products are affordable. Now, the price is different depending on the packaging that you buy from those products. They both come in different packaging, and obviously, like most products, the bigger the size of the packaging, the cheaper the price per ounce or per gram of products you have to pay. So I checked the different pricing with the different packaging, and Aquaphor tends to be a little bit cheaper, but the difference is really not that much. I'm going to talk about the ingredient list of those products later in the video, but what they have in common when it comes to the ingredients, despite the fact that they are both fragrance-free, is the high concentration of petrolatum. The concentration is pretty much the same. Petrolatum is an ingredient that is used in medicine, in drugs. It is a recognized efficient ingredient that can protect our skin and help our skin to maintain its moisture. What they have in common is not just positive. The negative part for me for both products, if you buy them to use them on your lips like I do, is the packaging. No matter the size of the packaging you choose for those two products, when it comes to the tip of the tube, it is not practical. It is not made to use directly on your lips. So in order to use this product on your lips, you need to put the product on your fingers and then use your fingers to apply the product on your lips, which is not convenient if you are outside. When it comes to the lips, obviously, it's better to have a product that comes in a packaging where you don't need to use your fingers, like a chapstick. So that's for me inconvenient, all those two products. Now, let's see what differentiates those two products. At first glance, when you look at the packaging of those two products, when you look at the ingredient list, you can see that they have different ingredient lists. Despite the fact that they both have a high amount of petrolatum, the Aquaphor has a very minimal ingredient list with, I think, only 7 ingredients, when Cerave has a long ingredient list. The Cerave ointment has a different ingredient list if you buy it in the United States or if you buy it in Europe, but still the ingredient list is quite similar. And in both cases different from the Aquaphor ingredient list. At first glance, the Cerave ingredient list may seem more sophisticated, more interesting, because there is hyaluronic acid in it, there is ceramide, cholesterols, panthenol, and water. And on the Aquaphor side, beyond the petrolatum, what can seem attractive is mainly panthenol and glycerin. In this ingredient list, you can also see that the Cerave ointment contains water when the Aquaphor does not. It is a water-free formula. For some people, that may mean that Cerave is better, because I often hear people saying that, oh, this is a good moisturizer because the first ingredient is water, for instance. Here it is not the first ingredient, but water is included in the formula. But for me, when it comes to the lips especially, it does not really matter, because the lips are the driest area of our body. It is where the texture is the thinnest, and it's not just because of lack of water, it is also because of lack of lipids. We don't have any sebum or lipids on our lips. And it is also due to external elements like the wind, the weather, our breathing, the fact that we always speak and we always move our lips. So our lips are more vulnerable, and it does not contain any sebum or natural lipids that could protect it. So water is not the only important element when it comes to our lips. And although Aquaphor doesn't have water in it, there is water in the air. There is water in our skin. And if you have moisturizing ingredients in a formula, they should be able to use this water that we already have in our skin, this water that is including in the air, in order to kind of trap the water on our lips. So that aspect of a formula is not enough for me to say that Cerave is better. But I know that for some people, it may influence their opinion while looking at the ingredient list. I said previously that the textures seem very similar. They are both thick but easy to spread on the skin. Now, the Cerave brand claims that the texture is non-greasy. For me, both textures are greasy. Although they do not contain classic plant oils or butters, they are still greasy. But I must say that Aquaphor feels greasier, definitely, which for me is not a bad thing for the lips, because I think that this greasier texture that Aquaphor has also allows the product to stick on the lips longer. And I'm not saying that in a sense that the texture is sticky. It is not in both cases, but it attached on the lips better, stronger, which means that the product stay on our lips longer. So you don't have to reapply it that often, unless obviously you've been eating or doing something special with your lips. Another difference that you can see in the formula is the fact that Aquaphor contains the ingredient lanolin, which is issues from sheep's wool. And this ingredient is naturally a kind of sebum for sheeps. It is their natural sebum that protect them from the cold and the element, and that help them repair the skin. And obviously it has been treated and cleaned in order to be used in the cosmetic industry. That ingredient has a lot of beneficial properties at protecting, moisturizing, repairing the lips. And as I said earlier, our lips don't have any sebum, any lipids, and the lack of it in our lips is also one reason we tend to have dry lips. And obviously some people will have drier lips than others. I'm here on the driest of the driest type of lips. And yeah, the lack of lipids is one important element. So that's the reason it is added here. Lanolin, for a few people, but it is important to know about it, for a very few people can cause skin allergies. So you should be aware about that. The Cerave ointment, although it does not contain lanolin, contains cholesterol. So in both cases, those products are not vegan. If you are looking for vegan formulas, then I advise you to look at my reviews on the Ordinary lip balm, which is vegan. I've tried both products those past weeks. Aquaphor is a product that I've been using for many years, but those past weeks I've made the extra effort to use one day and one the other day, and I've done that for several days. And for me, the one that works the best is definitely Aquaphor, and by far. I wanted to try the Cerave ointment because I've heard about it for a while, and until quite recently it was not sold in France. So when I saw it at the French pharmacy last summer, I immediately thought I need to test this during the colder months. Although the Cerave ointment is helpful, the help is temporarily. It doesn't last that long, and when the product is gone from your skin, then your skin have not been repaired, your skin have not been treated, and you feel the rush to reapply the product on your lips. When it comes to Aquaphor, it feels good when you have the product on your lips, but when the product is gone after hours, your skin feels better even without the product. And I think that it is especially important when it comes to the winter time, because not only do you need to protect and moisturize your lips, but during the winter, the element, the weather, the temperature is very, very present as soon as you get out. It's like your skin is being attacked. So for me, protecting it is not enough. You need to protect and treat it at the same time in order for your lips to be comfortable. And I get that with Aquaphor only, not with Cerave. I must say that my lips are extremely dry, extremely chapped, extremely cracked if I don't do anything to it. So I am on the extreme of dry lips. I don't know anyone, I've never met anyone whose lips are as dry as me. So this is a review of someone who has extremely dry, cracked lips, and Cerave is not enough for me. Actually, Cerave reminds me of the lip balm from the Ordinary, which I have reviewed recently, because when I was testing the product, I was also testing it with the Ordinary. And between Cerave and the Ordinary, I didn't see that much of a difference when it comes to the result. While with Aquaphor, the difference is obvious. In my opinion, what makes the biggest difference is the ingredient lanolin. And I'm saying that because there are other products which works for my skin very similarly to Aquaphor. And in those products, the common ingredient is lanolin. And as I explained earlier, lanolin is an ingredient that has superior moisturizing, protecting, repairing properties. And on my lips, I can feel the difference. When you look at the claims made by both brands, I must say that I agree with almost all of them, except for the fact that the Cerave brand claims that the product is non-greasy. And for me, it is a greasy formula. I mean, it looks greasy, it feels greasy on the skin. Although it is less greasy than Aquaphor, I still feel that it is greasy when I touch it and when I apply it on my lips. Also, what you can notice in the brand claims is the fact that Cerave is less adamant, is more cautious when it comes to their claim. They will tell you that it is a temporary effect that you'll get by Cerave, which is why I agree with those claims, although it is not my favorite product. At least in the description of the product, they don't sell you a dream. They clearly tell you that it is a temporary effect, which is true when you have it on your lips. It feels better temporarily, and since it feels better temporarily, obviously it does help your skin to get restored in a way, but it does not repair it. When you look at the claims from Aquaphor, they give bigger claim, like they clearly tell you that this product is going to repair your skin, and I agree, that's what it does. If you have tried those products, let me know in the comment section what you feel about them. Let me know what are your favorite products for the lips. Ask me any questions. If you have any, I always reply back. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.